YouTube, what goes on? And welcome back to Disavowed Action Figures, bringing you Toy Hunt episode number 460. 460. We're back at Ollie's Bargain Outlet on Catasauqua Road in Allentown, Pennsylvania, Lehigh Valley. Checking stores. I've had some requests in the comments to start hitting Ollie's a little bit more consistently again, and I'll try to do that since here I am. So trying to find if they get some Christmas stock in sometime soon, hopefully. But before we get into that, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you. It does not cost you anything, and it helps us grow the channel tremendously in the march to 9,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button, and for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out over at Instagram at Disavowed_12. Let's see what they have inside. Come on, Uncle Ollie, hook us up. So they definitely put a lot more toys out. So for instance, they have the Mech Strike stuff now. They still do have G.I. Joe Classified. The Sniper is still here for $12.99. That kind of surprises me. Maybe they restocked, but I feel like those usually sell super fast around here. We got our Turtles at $19.99. So that's kind of cool to see the Mutant Mayhem. Down here, we've got more of the Mech Monsters. More Turtles. Down here, plenty of Star Wars. Look at all those. That's all the same person too, isn't it? That's crazy. Around this side over here, some remote control stuff. Not seeing any more action figures. Let's go check the main aisle. So still some form of a Marvel Legends end cap here, but it's all the older stuff that's just been sitting forever and ever and ever. On this side, we still have some Indiana Jones clogging up down below. Nobody wants to buy her anymore, if they ever did to begin with, other than get to build a figure piece, or build an artifact, I should say. But with that said, all the Black Series, all the older movie Legends mostly, all still sitting around. So unfortunately, you can see why I haven't been coming here as frequently as I do, like, say, Ross, because Ross seems like almost every time I go there, there's something new, even if it's something I don't collect. But here at Ollie's, oof, it's still pretty rough. So, and they have a lot of toys out. So they definitely have a lot of stock out for the Christmas shopping season already. But unfortunately, when it comes to action figures, starting to feel like all that's going to Ross and probably other different kind of like bargain stores and stuff. So yep, unfortunately, not really much here, but I did want to take the opportunity to kind of show it while I was in the neighborhood. So I'll kind of have my head on a swivel on the way out, but I think we're probably off to another location after this. And then in addition to what they have like in the main aisle and then like out in the other part of the store, they do have this kind of whole aisle here, which has like different types of toy weapons and things like that. This of Ectos. I actually really enjoyed that. It's on display for my Ghostbusters Halloween display. But okay, we're done. On to the next location. All right, we're going to pop into Target here in Easton, Pennsylvania, Dryland away, Target to be specific, and see what they have going on in here. All right, so main toy aisle here in Easton. There's a look at your Transformers. If you're a bot collector. Got some stuff down below there as well, Silver Bolt. There's the 2-pack that is inevitably going to be on clearance. There's our Kite Man, or not Kite Man, it's Metron. Okay, because the chair, it's pretty cool. It might be worth it just to get that chair. By painting a different color if you wanted to. Kaiju, all those diver packs. They used to be sitting around a lot longer than I thought. There's the Dark Archer. I don't think I've seen him yet. Up top, we got our G.I. Joe Classified going on with our Fireman. Big ol' Titano with the Flash. Down this way, plenty of heavy duty. Bumblebee armor. Transformers. Crossover with Motu. Star Wars stuff. I think that's kind of new. Night Sister is here from the gaming group. And yeah, that seems to be it for this side. Let's go check the other side with the wrestling. Not much going on in wrestling. Just the typical stuff. There's well, I guess that's Logan Paul sighting. I've seen that at Walmart. I haven't seen it here before. For some reason, I thought it was a Walmart exclusive. I don't know why. Until I don't keep up in wrestling. Also, some clearance going on. Muda is down to $12.49. Let's go up and figure. But I'm going to get out of here. It's pretty busy. NECA section had a lot of people at it. There wasn't much even to look at. So let's get out of here. Go across the street to the Ross and then the Walmart. And then probably another Ross. All right, Ross Dress for Less across the highway from the Target we were just at over on Dryland Way in Easton. Could be a win, could be a loss. You really don't know unless you go and check your Ross. Last week we found a G.I. Joe and a wrestler figure I needed here. So let's see what we do. So unfortunately the line is too long to get to the toy section. Look at this thing. Remote controlled. $50 Monster Jam. So yeah, I'm gonna have to either get in line or hope that it shrinks. I hate when they have the basket for the toys actually inside the line. When it's at the beginning, you can kind of sneak in, but it's kind of rude, I guess, just to push through and just go look and see what they have. So do better, Ross. Put it somewhere else. I know it's there to try to get kids to buy stuff or parents to buy stuff for their kids right away, but you can put it at the beginning of the line. That would work. So we'll start back here and see what we can find. So we do some Star Wars. I think she was around all last year as well. So those I feel like are just holdovers. They have the Deadpool Pops. Ooh, they have a Scratchy for $4.99. That's tempting because that'll actually kind of mesh with the 5-inch line. Might pick that up. I wish it was a little bit cheaper, like $2 would be awesome. That would be an instant grab then. Some more Monster Jam. Over on this side, they do have had wrestling here a lot recently. There's Andrade. Hey, I found him. People are wondering where he was on TV. He was here all along. Down this way, we got another G.I. Joe Sniper hanging out. Some sort of musical thing kicking on behind me. All those wrestlers are finally gone, unless they're on the shelf behind me somewhere. UFC stuff, not very popular. UFC is not the toys. He-Man down below. Slight spin move back behind. A lot of dolls. Down this way we got some cars. There are some other red tables I have to check as well. That's why it looks probably pretty empty here. Oh, there's wrestling. Is it all Cargill though? Cargill. Yep, all J Cargill. So she's definitely all over the place there. I'm torn with this. It's only like $1 savings. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it. Down this way, we do have some of the busts. The Chainsaw Man. We have Monkey D. Luffy. Is that how you say that? It's all sorts of these things here. Nothing I really would grab for myself. Down below, nothing much either. So, might be taking a loss here. Let's go check the tables, see what's there. So again, this is kind of like bigger items, looks like. Well, I guess there's Play-Doh and stuff too, so it's not necessarily just bigger items. There's a ninja set, lots of dolls and things. I guess it's primarily meant to be more, I think, girl toys. Maybe they just threw the ninja thing here by accident. Got the Barbie car over on this side, $20. I guess I saw that at Ollie's as well. Got more of the Hot Wheels sets over here. This table, we got some dinos, $14.99 on the dino. Got some basics for DC. So I have a funny feeling if there's anything here, it's in that basket up front. So I'm probably gonna have to go wait in that line, unfortunately, to see what's there. So I'm trying to consistently check GameStops because I have a funny feeling that final X-Men, not X-Men, I guess it's Marvel Legends retro carded little comic book wave of the year might show up here first, which if it did, I'd be all over picking one of those up if it wasn't priced too high. So let's go see what they have. You never know.
Hello, EPS on the mobile app.
No, not today.
What can I get for you?
By chance, do you have in the Halloween buckets?
One more time?
Do you have the Halloween buckets in stock?
The blue bucket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have the red or the black?
Yeah, we have both.
Can I get 2 Happy Meals, one of each, the red and then the black, each with the cheeseburger and French fries?
Any sausage in the drink? Oh.
No sauces, please, and...
Yeah, no sauces, I'm sorry, it was the drink.
That's okay. Just water, please.
Anything else?
That's all.
$13.76.
Thank you. So that seemed way too easy. I'm kind of concerned I'm going to get up there and get like 2 white Ghost buckets. Yes, I know I'm a grown man who's buying a Happy Meal, but dag nabbit, I want my new style of bucket. Yeah, I feel like there's way too much room for error here. Like the high school kid working just didn't even really care what I said, and I'm gonna get 2 orange buckets or 2 white buckets or something that's gonna infuriate me. All right, here we go. Let's pay, and we'll know in about a minute after that. All right, update. I was right. They tried to give me 2 white buckets. So I politely said, hey, is there any way you could swap my food out? You give me a black and a red. And there we go. Mission accomplished for Halloween 2025. They're going on the shelf with the other boo buckets. I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty happy. I got those buckets. Yeah, I'm also glad I was politely assertive and said, please give me a red and a black one. But I'm not going to be happy when I have heartburn later on from eating that cheeseburger. Thankfully, they're smaller than a regular burger, but my body doesn't do real well with that type of fast food anymore. But I wasn't going to waste it, and the other burger is going home for a tizzle. So, all right, Ross, Southmont Way, Easton. Come on, give us something good here. Give us something good. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. They moved this up. This was way up there, and you couldn't get up to see it. So I feel like I predicted the future a little bit there. But here's all the Transformers which you saw, I think, last video. So those are all here. Not seeing any Marvel Legends, though. Here's more Transformers down here. It's all the same one, I think. Some turtle stuff, that big pop I always point out. But unfortunately, nothing I'm looking for here. Let's go see if there's anything in the back. All right, so peg hooks first. We have some Sonic 3 down below. Nothing really jumping out. We have a Robotnik from Sonic, but not seeing anything I want. So apparently nobody else is willing to fork out the $50 for this either. That or it is restocked. They have all these back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 of those I see. Some G.I. Joe still floating around, but I did find something cool a minute ago. And this goes similar to the Halloween advent calendar. Here is the Simpsons Christmas advent calendar. So I don't know if this is for, what year this is for. I have to look and see if this is for 20. I guess it wouldn't matter what year it is, right? Doesn't matter what year it is. That's pretty cool. For $20 though. We got the other one for 14 on the Costco website. So originally 40, 20. I'm gonna consider it. I really enjoyed the Halloween one in October. We got Simpsons Homer right there. We got Simpsons Maggie. I don't know.
The band or the gravy bowls are here again.
All right, this is the Witches Festival 2025. We came last year. Had a good time. I'll show you a couple clips in here. Not the whole thing. It's not gonna take over the whole hunt video, don't worry. I'll show you some stuff. Another day, another Ross back at MacArthur Road. It's a little windy out here. I apologize if it's messing with the audio, but let's find something good. Something Marvel Legends good that I don't have, that I want to buy. Let's go. All right, so we got something new. So we have some NECA turtle action going on here. Foot Soldier. Is that taped shut? Yeah, it's taped shut, so I can't rip that open. So $17.99 on that. And there's 2 of them, right? Same thing. So pretty cool to see. Man, they are just unloading the NECA warehouse. Look at this. We have Alien over here. Alien, $19.99. And they're all taped together. Look at that. So they taped all of these together. I don't think that's factory, is it, that they tape these shut? Right? Usually that's open in the store. So there you go. So it looks like 2 of the same, right? So plenty of NECA stuff still here. And good old Sean Spears. There's going to be the shelf warmer, peg warmer, table warmer of the Ross season. It really seems like they're not putting anything new back on these peg hooks anymore. Looks like this is all the same stuff every week. Anything new they're putting on the tables or the shelves. So put them in the comments. Is it like that your Ross? Are these forsaken this section, or are they still utilizing it in your Ross? Because again, a lot of the same stuff we've been seeing here on the back. So I'm fighting the temptation. I was watching some older videos of these gargoyles when they first came out, and remember how much I liked them. I did have some, and I sold them off because I never opened them because I had so much space they would take up. But now I'm like, I'm torn. Like if I start seeing them all again, and I'm just seeing Demona, but if I started seeing, Brooklyn and all them again, I don't know. I might consider it. I don't think I will, but it's just such a good price for those. And I feel like you're not going to see it at a price like that ever again. But yeah, other than that, I think we're about done here. gonna check one more Ross and probably call it a hunt there. So we got $11.99 B stores going on, and then this Godzilla stuff. They reduced the price, $9.99. But I think that's it for here. It's falling apart here. Let's get out of here. All right, last store of this toy hunt. We're at Ross Dress for Less, Lehigh Street. Let's see what they have here. All right, so up front, looks like we do indeed have very similar things as always. So there's our foot soldier. We do have some Transformers 1 Transformers going on. There's another alien. This one is not taped shut, so you can actually see what's inside. Looks like we have another Transformer here, same one. And Monster Jam stuff. Not seeing any legends though. I'm gonna dig a little and check the back. Even if we don't find anything, it's just soothing to see the red tables on all these toys. Hey, there's something we haven't seen before. We have Pennywise, $19.99. I actually had the GameStop version of this and sold it, but that's cool to see some more NECA, that UFC stuff that apparently nobody really wants to buy. Jade Cargill, and of course we have more Spears, I'm sure, somewhere. These are all Cargill though, I believe. I think those are at their saturation point at this point in time. This side, some dolls and stuff. Nothing really jumping out at me. It's worth showing. This side, what we got over here. This thing, what is this? Ultra God and One Piece Netflix. Pardon me. And some others. All right, so this might be a pickup for me. That's cool to see. So really NECA just dumping stuff. But I have a TMNT collection without an April O'Neil. Actually, no, I have the Farmhouse April O'Neil. I've never opened the majority of them. So I'm going to probably pick this up. And also, check that out. We have Terminator. I don't need that. I don't collect it. But wow, that's pretty cool. Over in the peg hooks, not really seeing anything here. Transformers, a little one. Some Monster Jam. Bendy stuff. So let's keep looking around to make sure we don't miss anything. This is cool to find. I wouldn't have expected us buying a Ninja Turtle item today, but gotta grab deals when we see them, right? That'll go with my eventual TMNT shelf that I still have yet to unbox all the figures for. Down this way, more ET stuff. Shout out to Jurassic Jesser. He was saying that his Ross is out and his neck of the woods don't even have ET there, which is crazy because we see so many ET here. Another Transformer, $19.99. Of course, that's always here. But it looks like that's about it. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you. It does not cost you anything and helps us grow the channel tremendously in the march to 9,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button. If you're daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out on Instagram at Disavowed_12. Hey everybody, if you're going toy hunting this week, please remember the 3 P's of the toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all politeness. Take care, stay healthy. I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs.